I never thought I would make a video like this, but I need a reset. I've been doing this channel for about 2 years, and frankly, it hasn't been what I expected it would be. I started it with a passion in landscape photography and, a desire to learn what the YouTube space is all about. And I have followed all of the things that you are supposed to do as a creator. I have followed the large, landscape photographers in the space. I have made content that's similar, all, trying to chase likes and views and comments, and it isn't working. And I think that's because with each video that I've been trying to make it popular, and I've been chasing views, and I've been running away from me. And, I'm nerdy and I love technology and I get excited by travel and nature, and I'm passionate about many things. And I love doing a little project. And I think that's what brought me to photography to begin with. I love planning out a sunrise photo. I love figuring out what the weather is going to be like and where the sun is going to rise and how that's going to look. I love picking, the lens and the focal length that I'm going to shoot at. And I love getting the shot, and I love taking it home, and I love packaging the whole thing up into a photo. And I love the accomplishment of that. Well, today I watched two videos from a couple of my favorite landscape photographers on YouTube, and they were talking about their trip to Antarctica. And one of them was moaning a little bit about, this being his third trip to the continent, and, that it wasn't the best one, that maybe the first one was better. And I just, I wanted to give up because I know that that's not going to be me. And I felt this strong sense of envy and frustration. And I knew that, this person was living the golden, landscape photography lifestyle. But I think that, like me, most photographers have a busy life outside of their photography, and they might get, maybe 1 to 2 opportunities per month to go out with their camera and shoot the type of photo, the type of shot that they want to shoot. And the weather and the subjects and the timing and the time they have available all needs to line up to be able to get that shot. And it's not going to work out, a lot of the time. And they don't get to go to a dozen exotic locations every year. They just don't. Moreover, the content that's out there convinces them that their photography, isn't good enough. And there's a lot of snobbery in the landscape photography and the photography community in general, that sort of makes you think that, your good photo is just one new camera, new lens, one technique, one camera setting away. And it isn't. It isn't there. And they get convinced that that they're just not any good. Well, I'm rambling a little bit. That's all to say that I'm off my path, at least not the one that I thought I would be on. And what I really wanted to do with this channel was inspire and teach a little bit, but mostly inspire photographers who are like me to go out and spend the time, put the effort into, continue to explore their art to get the photos that they want to get. And I think I can still do that. It comes in many forms. Yes, photography is about locations, and it's about gear and, cameras and lenses and editing. And I can't talk about photography without talking about each of those things and addressing what it's like to be a photographer and relate to all those things. But going forward, I think here's what I want you to expect on this channel. I'm still going to make videos about my experience as a photographer, which hopefully relate to you because they may be similar to your experience as a photographer. I am going to really start doing some videos about critical thinking on gear and techniques. And, you're not going to find like, here's the only 2 lenses you need for landscape photography, or change this one setting and it'll dramatically change your photography. I don't think that those are true. I think, especially when it comes to gear, exploring and trying out gear is part of the fun. And you can't look at a painter and say, white and black, these are the only colors you ever need for your canvas. Why would you ever care about red and orange and blue and anything like that? You just need these two things. I think that's crap. I'm still planning to show a lot of my thought process. I think I'm going to do that a little bit more. It may not be the most engaging content or have broad appeal, but I think what you think and feel when you take a photo directly relates to what you do with your hands and with your camera. And that 100% adds up to the type of photo that you get, the quality that you get, and the enjoyment you get from the experience of photography. Lastly, I'm going to branch out. Landscape photography has been my core for 5 years now, but I live downtown in a city, a big city, and I used to love doing long exposures and time lapses, and I'm going to get back to that. I think me and my camera are going to go exploring again, and I'm going to try all manner of styles and techniques and all sorts of things. To anybody who's been watching me from the beginning, thank you so far for your support. I hope that you are going to find more of what you love on this channel. And if you're just joining me now, I'm going to try some things out. Not all of it's going to work, but I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to dedicate the time that I have as a photographer to making other photographers excited to take photos for themselves. Thank you. That's it.